Hey squad, welcome back to Prepping with Sarge. DYU sent me this C3 bicycle, actually electric bicycle, which I thought, you know what, this is kind of a cool idea for a bug-out vehicle or a backup bug-out vehicle. I've been testing this out for 2 weeks. I'm going to give you my full thoughts on this. We'll go over all the specs, what I like about it, and why I think this is actually a great choice for a backup vehicle. Before you click away from this video, make sure you check in the description because I'm going to put a link, an affiliate link to where you can purchase this and a discount code that's going to get you $50 off your purchase of the C3. Stay with me now. The DYU C3 Folding E-Bike has a range of 15 to 25 miles. Now that range is going to vary based on your body weight and how much you're using the pedal assist. But if you're basically using the throttle and your average weight, you should be able to get 15 miles out of it before the battery needs a recharge. The max speed is about 15.5 miles per hour. And of course that is a little bit more than 3 times your average running speed for your average human. So it's definitely a faster way to get around. The battery itself is a 350 watt brushless motor, 7.5 amp hours that charges in less than 4 hours. And in my experience, it's actually held a charge really well. I charged it up when I first put this thing together and then used it for some testing, and then we let it sat for a couple days and it was actually cold weather outside, like I'm talking less than 40 degrees, and the battery held fine. I didn't lose any amp hours on that, but you know, in general, if you know that you're going to have extreme weather, it's probably better to either bring it inside or remove the battery and bring it inside, especially if it's going to be a long time between rides. All right, folks, let's start to go through some of the features on this. So this is your on-off power button. Let's go ahead and hit that once. And then you will see your LED display lighting up. That shows 4 green lights, shows that we have a full battery. This button here, if you are using the throttle, which is on your right side, will actually, you hit it one time to go into cruise control and hold it down for several seconds to turn on the headlight, which I will show you in just a second. DYU was able to keep the costs very, very affordable for the C3 by just eliminating all the bells and whistles. In fact, look at, we have a very basic manual bell. And, you know, no LED display like some of the more $1,000 bikes will have. This one, the goal on this one was they were wanting to keep it at an affordable price range for everybody. Okay, so we have front and rear disc brakes. And in my tests, they worked fantastic, no issues at all. Obviously, you can put some storage back here. You can put some saddlebags or a basket. Obviously, we have a rear and front reflector. And if we hold this button down for several seconds, the front headlight will come on. They kept it bare bones intentionally so that this would be a very affordable e-bike for everybody. And if you watched my unboxing video, you know that this thing was really simple to put together. It comes mostly assembled. I am not handy, trust me. Watch that unboxing video. You can see how it just only took me a few minutes. It was really simple. But one thing that I didn't show you in this is actually very simple to break down too, which is going to have some appeal for those of us who are preppers who might want to throw this one in a storage container somewhere. We might want to cache it. We may want to throw this in our trunk so that we have our bug out vehicle and then we have our backup bug out vehicle along with it. But let me show you how that works. So yes, this is actually a folding e-bike. All we're going to do is pull this latch down and then give it a little lift. And then the seat actually can pop off pretty easily too. Same thing, we're just going to hit this latch here. And there you go. So that makes for very easy storage. The whole thing is about 45 pounds. So very easy for most people to be able to lift. And of course, it has a very functional, very easy to use kickstand. Cruising around one of the local parks at top speed with the throttle going was a boatload of fun. I'm not going to lie, I felt like a little kid again. Kind of reminded me of those days back when we were elementary school kids, riding around the neighborhood with the boys on our bikes, thinking we were the ultimate BAs. We just had so many good memories from that, and that's what this reminded me of. All right, I know my fellow preppers. I know some of you out there are already saying, Sarge, what good is an e-bike if there's an EMP? Sarge, what good is an electric bicycle if there's a coronal mass ejection? Yeah, I got you. So the truth is, you could actually take the battery out and store it in a Faraday cage or a Faraday bag if you were truly worried about that. But even if an EMP happened and it knocked out the battery, you're still going to be able to use this bicycle because it also has pedals and pedal assist, right? So it has 3 modes of propulsion. You could move yourself forward with just the battery, you can move yourself forward with just pedaling, or you can move yourself forward with a combination of both, which is what you're going to use in most cases, right? So also, this thing, yes, absolutely, you can charge this up with portable solar panels if you had a solar generator or a solar battery bank or solar power station, however you want to call that. It does work with that. I've tested it on ours. So the pedal assist gives you nice options for when the motor does go out, because if you were using this as a bug-out mode of transportation, yeah, your battery is eventually going to wear out until you can get it recharged, and you could absolutely keep pedaling as far as you felt that you had the strength and the endurance to be able to do so, right? But what are some other reasons why an e-bike might be a good option for those of you who are considering backup bug-out vehicles? Well, it's very stealthy. In fact, even with this thing on full throttle, it is so quiet that you really could slip through neighborhoods and nobody would hear you, right? Bicycles also have some advantages over, trucks and vans and cars because they can weave in and out of tight spots. Now, this thing is definitely not made or intended for off-road use. However, I did a little torture testing of my own on some of the trails around here. And if it was a well-maintained trail, in an emergency, I would have no problem using it in that to get down a trail. It's definitely not the intended use of it. So if you're a recreational user and you're not using it for like an emergency bug out or something like that, I wouldn't recommend that you use it in that capacity. It's not designed for that, okay? All right, folks, I hope you found this helpful. If you got anything of value out of this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe with the bell notification on. And don't forget to check in the description down below for a link to purchase the C3 from DYU with a discount code that's going to get you $50 off. In fact, I'll just go ahead and tell you right now, the discount code is PREPPING, all caps. Thanks for watching my video. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.